Hello everybody, Andy here at Funny Little Boxes HQ, just checking in for a beer and a chat with you. Cheers! Oh, lovely drop. Right, this is a bit of an exciting one. I know it's not been very long since the last episode, so you might even have had time to digest that one, really, and we're back at you with another one. So, let's get right to it. I hope you've got a beer. I hope you're comfortable. I hope you're well. But I hope you got a beer, and I hope you're comfortable, and I hope you're ready for something really awesome. Because today, or rather tonight's episode, is all about one thing, and one thing only, really. Which, before we get to it, we will just cover the beer briefly. So I am on the oldie faithful, classic, safe pair of hands, pint of ale, the delightful Adnams Ghost Ship Pale Ale. If you haven't tried it, you should go and try it. It's available pretty much everywhere, especially if you're in the east of England, but I mean it is available pretty much everywhere. It's lush, it's a slightly citrusy pale ale, and it's delightful. And it's, basically my kind of, when, the wanker's craft beer isn't doing it for me, or if I can't afford to spend £3.50 a tin, or whatever, it's a great option, and it's what I'm on tonight. It's lovely, and cheers. Right. Okay, so let's get straight into what tonight is all about. Tonight is all about something that I've been looking forward to for a good few months now, ever since I became aware of this company and this pedal's existence, or its developing existence. It is now fully in existence. And yeah, sorry, I'm mincing my words. I'm just really excited to be doing this on this. I'm really chuffed to, have been sent this pedal so that I can do this. Because I'll say this is a pedal I'm going to be stocking in the new year. Not stocking it right now. There's a lot to get done before Christmas at my end, at their end. And we all agreed we'll have ourselves a merry little Christmas and we'll sort it in the new year. But they've sent me this, which I'm really, really chuffed to have, so that I can bring some sounds to you, so that you guys can know if you're interested in it or not, basically. And I think you will be. Right, let's cover, before we get to the pedal, let's cover what else is on the board. Pardon me. I've got my Supernatural reverb, my Digitech Supernatural reverb. I would use a reverb from one of the ones I got in stock, but they've all sold. They all sold, so I'm using my own. I've got my Dan Electro PB&J delay, because I don't have any delays in stock, so I'm using my own. And I've also got my Dan Electro Milkshake Chorus, because I don't have any other modulation pedals in stock. So, it's all great. It's kind of what I wanted towards Christmas, to essentially be getting sort of cleared out for new stuff for the new year. So I'm happy with that. So I've got those three. I've then got the pedal in question, which we'll come to, and then, but just before that, I've got a little boost pedal, which I may or may not use, but it's there in case I want to use it. So I'm going to stop faffing around. I'm going to get to it. So the pedal we're looking at tonight is from a UK pedal company. They're brand new on the scene. Well, they've been slow developing over the last few months, but this is their first release. It has literally just come out, like a week ago or whatever. They released it, and it is the Hungry Beaver from Soundlad Liverpool. So I've been talking to these guys for a number of months, and I think pretty much I saw them on Instagram when they had hardly any followers. They've got fucking loads now. I clicked follow. They sent me a message saying, thanks, we like the look of what you do. And I think pretty much from the word go, it seemed like whatever happened, we were going to end up working together in some capacity, which is fantastic, and I'm really glad that we are. So this is their first pedal, the Hungry Beaver. It's a fuzz pedal. It's a fucking fantastic fuzz pedal, as you're going to find out. And it's got a really great... So Soundlad Liverpool is two brothers, Mark and Danny. Both musicians, and Mark definitely, I don't know about Danny, but Mark definitely a complete electronics whiz. And for the past sort of 5 years, they've been developing this, and it kind of all started in 2015 when Mark wanted to basically get the sound, the lead tone from a Pink Floyd song for the solo on Time by Pink Floyd. Yes, I am reading from the fucking crib sheet. Like, this pedal literally arrived today. I'm not well versed in it. I'm fucking excited to be bringing it to you. So he saw it was based on a Violet Ramshead Big Muff, so he went away, looked into Big Muff, and basically, I won't spoil all of the story for you because it's great and it's in there, and if you buy the pedal, I want you to sort of read it for yourself. But he went through this journey of basically trying to recreate this sound and then kind of getting there, but going off on completely his own thing and working out all the things you have to do, and basically it's all led to the creation of this. And it started as a pedal under another name, the Shark Infested Custard. And then in lockdown of 2020, Mark kind of really knuckled down and produced what is now the Hungry Beaver. It's a great story. Mark is he is a sound lad. You know, he's named his company pretty brilliantly. He is a great guy. And I'm just really chuffed to have this on the board. So without further ado, we're going to turn it on and you're going to hear some sounds. I'm going to play some sounds. And we're going to fuzz the fuck out. Yeah, here we are. Cheers to that. Cheers. So, before we sort of plug in and play, we'll go... Oh, no, actually, no, fuck it. We'll cover knobs and stuff in a minute, but we're just going to hear it first. So, the obligatory clean tone. I'm in single coil mode, stacked single coil, not true single coil, not Telecaster mode. Stacked neck, single coil, clean. Now say hello to the Hungry Beaver. fucking cool is that, eh? It's, look, yeah, it's a fuzz pedal, but it's a wonderful, look, fuzz, I say it all the time, fuzz should be fun, right? If you don't plug into that fuzz pedal, it doesn't put a big smile on your face. If you don't think, yeah, you should turn it off and get rid of it. And this just, and I knew it would. I expected nothing less than to just fall completely head over heels in love with this pedal. And, you know, it's a lovely thing of just love at first play, really. It's just great. It's just fun. It's got loads on offer. You know, it's a 6-knob fuzz. You know, I don't know many other fuzz pedals that have 6 knobs. You know, I mean, I'm not saying knobs are everything. I love a 1-knob fuzz. You know, the Mythos 1-knob fuzz jobby from the other episode. If you haven't seen it yet, this bad boy that Marcus lent me. It's a lovely, wonderful thing, and it's simple as hell. But you know, this, you know, it's something else. It's something different, and it's fantastic. It's fucking fantastic. Oh, and yeah, I know I'm gushing over it. I know I am, but it's because I really, really, really like it, and it makes me happy. So we'll go through the knobs. I mean, I don't always know what the knobs and things do. So you get 2 rows. So on the top row, reading from left to right, you've got gravy, mids, tone. So you have a kind of an overall tone control, and then you have a specific mids control, which is great. The gravy, right, it's either some kind of gain or it's like a bass control. I'm shit at knowing what they are. On the bottom row, you've then, again, left to right, you've got meet, starve, volume. Again, meet is either gain or bass or something. Starve is a voltage starve. Obvs. And when you read the story, you'll read that that was a really key part of the development of the unit, in that he really, you know, the Gilmore sound he was looking for, he was convinced it sounded like it had a bit of a dead battery, and so he was working out how to starve this thing. And anyway, and it's quite, you know, if you're into the nerdy side of the pedal things, it's a good thing to. And then volume, and there's shit tons of volume on tap, as there is in all the best fuzz pedals, because they should be fucking ear-splittingly loud. We like volume. Yes, we do. So the way I've got it set up, what you've just heard, is gravy and mids at 2 o'clock, tone at 11 o'clock, meet at 11 o'clock, starve at 7 o'clock, so basically all the way off, not starved at all, volume 9 o'clock, and that's probably where it'll stay, because this is, you know, after 9 o'clock at night, in my little music room, in, you know, a detached house, but I have neighbours, and they're horrible, and they'll probably complain. So there we go. So it'll probably stay there. So I tell you what, let's investigate the old the gravy and the meat knob. Let's work out what they actually do. That'd probably be a place to start. Right, let's put so we've got meat, gravy, mids and tone at noon now. Volume, as I said, staying where it was, and starve staying where it is for the time being. So right, let's crank a bit of gravy up. So we'll put the gravy from noon to 3 o'clock. Turned it all the way down. Still not working out what it's doing really well. Right, so we've turned the gravy all the way down now. We've got the meat at 12, so let's turn the meat all the way up. Turn the meat all the way down. think the meat might be the gain knob. So it's all the way to the left. Let's turn it all the way to the right. I'd say that's got a bit fuzzier. Right, let's turn it all the way down again. Let's try and work out what we've got here. Alright. Now let's turn the gravy all the way up and let's see what we get. I don't know, you turn the knobs and it makes all kinds of different good sounds. There's no bad sounds in there, all the sounds are really good, and it just different types of good sounds. So actually, I don't really give a fuck what meat and gravy are. I'm going to keep the gravy turned down, and I'm going to turn the meat all the way up. And I'm going to poke the mids up a bit. I'm going to keep the tone where it is. Let's see what we get. It's delightful. It's just, it doesn't matter where you put the knobs, it's a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, we'll just look. I read the story. I didn't see if they tacked some instructions on at the end. No, they said if you want instructions, look on Instagram. We're not looking on Instagram now. Fuck it. Look. Find your own way with it. Fuck it. Shall we investigate the starve control? So I've left everything where it was, apart from I've put the meat to 2 o'clock, the gravy to 11 o'clock. So kind of the opposite of what they were when I first started playing. So let's introduce a bit of the starve control. So here we are, full sustain. And you hear it doesn't take long. So that's at 11 o'clock, the starve now. It doesn't take long before, once you're at noon, there's no sustain there at all. Full sustain. By the time you get to 11 o'clock, pretty much non-existent. get to noon and it gets synthier and synthier. You have to work harder to get this. Let's pump everything up. Octave clangs. Well, as you could probably tell, I just got completely lost in my own little world there, and I'm sorry if that went on and was fucking making your ears bleed and was horrible to you. But to me, that was fucking just fantastic to get lost in, and it kind of brings me to the real point with this pedal, and Mark writes it in his little story where he says something at the end, and I just can't agree more with him, and I think this pedal just beautifully embodies what he's written, is that now, he might not thank me for saying this, but I'm going to say it right. So, there aren't really any, if you like, Mojo parts in this. So if you're a fucking gear snob that only wants, you know, fucking new old stock resistors, transistors, capacitors, whatever, from 1972 or whatever, you're not going to get them. And is this lacking anything because of that? No. No, it fucking isn't. It's absolutely fantastic. And he writes this little thing about actually how, you know, this whole journey that he's gone on in building this pedal is that you have to be the mojo in these things. And, you know, that's what pedals are. They're tools for creativity. You know, they're means of expressing creativity, especially a fuzz pedal. A fuzz pedal has to be, whether it's a 1-knob fuzz, whether it's a fucking 6-knob fuzz like this, it's an outlet for joyous creativity. It's joyous. Like I said, fuzz should be fun and joy. And there is so much joy to be had from this little box. And, you know, I just think, you know, he's taken a principle in his mind, and his whole creation has been built around this, and it embodies that, as, you know, what you put into this will give you wonderful, wonderful results. And if you just want to tweak it to get that, if you just want to copy David Gilmour's guitar sound, you can have that. If you want to pair it with an ambient reverb and a delay and just have something completely fucking batshit and off the wall, it can have that. And it, you know, it allows you to really get stuck in and express that creativity. I know I sound like a fucking hippie, yeah, all right, but it's true. It's absolutely true. And whether you are a beginner player just wanting to get into pedals and just see what it is, or whether you are a seasoned pro who, you know, plays in, you know, top bands and, you know, is getting paid the big bucks for session gigs every night, this pedal offers you something. Because like I said, if you want, you know, if you're fucking in Australian Pink Floyd or whatever and you need the Gilmour sound, yeah, get you spot on without having to spend a fortune on the vintage gear, which is fucking unreliable. If you are that first time player, you can plug in, hit a few power chords, mess around with the knobs, and you can make something that's just going to inspire you to want to carry on. And that's, you know, if that's not what a pedal should be about, then I don't know what is. Look, I'm going to stop gushing. I'm going to stop going over it. I think this is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful piece of kit. It is outstanding value, and, like, don't get me wrong, everything I sell is outstanding value. But, you know, this packs a lot in, and these guys, you know, there are things like this that, you know, you could charge way, way more for this easily. But, you know, they've gone in, they've made it affordable, which is just fantastic. Outstanding value, outstanding sounds, outstanding amount of fun. It's just got winner written all over it. It really has. It's, you know, it's wonderful. It's fantastic. You know, I'm bowled over. You know, I've literally just got this thing today. And, you know, so I've kind of come at it from, you know, that beginner point of view of just plug in and see what, you know, that's how I kind of approach any new pedal that comes through the door, really. And it rewards you. It just, you know, it rewards you. It leaves you feeling, you know, I feel great. I feel fucking zen. And I've had a fucking stressful couple of days. You know, I feel fantastic. And just, you know, like I said, I know I sound like some kind of hippie twat, but It just offers absolutely tons of good stuff from a small and affordable package. You know, it's great. Like I said, I'll be stocking these come the new year. If you like what you hear, if you're interested, if you want to get one off me, if you want to get first dibs, give me a message, leave me a comment here, drop me a message on Instagram. You can risk a message on Facebook, but Facebook doesn't fucking notify me for some reason when I get a message to the FLB account. So it's potluck whether I pick it up in time before something sells or what. You know, I've had people disappointed, unfortunately, because they messaged me on Facebook about something I put up and I haven't seen the message. It's sold to someone else, and then I got back to them and said, "Oh, sorry, it's sold." And they're like, "Oh, well, I messaged you yesterday. How can I?" And so, massive apologies to those people. Facebook's a bit of a twat. It just doesn't tell me. So, by all means, risk a message. I will pick it up at some point. Just Instagram, email here, probably quicker. I've had a lovely time. I hope you've had a lovely time. I don't think there's anything else to be said, really, other than, you know, hats off to Soundlad Liverpool, you know, debut pedal, you know, you fucking bossed it. Fantastic. Well done. I take my non-existent hat off to you. Yeah, there we go then. Right. See you later, folks. Until next beers. Cheers. Oh, delightful.